Okay, changing the page margins, you're going to go to Layout. You're going to go to Layout, Margins, and you're going to have to go down here to Custom Margins. And then you just type 0.75, tab, 0.75, tab. And then just click OK. Alright, then it says to you click the no spacing button on your home ribbon. It's right there, it gets rid of all of those extra spaces. And change the font, your choice. Okay. Add a page border. Remember, that's design, page borders, your choice. I think I just chose, I don't know, a simple art one. I don't really like that. I'm just going to choose a line. Alright, now we're going to type the title and then bold it, center it, and make it size font. This is pretty easy here. We're going to go up here, triple click, go to your home ribbon, bold it, center it, size 12. It says to strike enter twice, and then left align. Okay. The section title is bold and underlined. So I'm going to go here to where it says ingredients on the, and it's bolded and underlined. And then this should all be size 11. So from here on out, it should be 11. I have to go back and change that again. All right, this is just a simple bulleted list. So to start, you're just going to click that. Again, to get these R's after it, you just do the Shift 9, capital R, Shift 0, no spaces. So again, you're just going to do Shift 9, Shift R, Shift 0. And then just continue to type that list. My font was still bolded, so I had to unbold it. Then I'm going to select from 9 cups down to sugar. And because it's just a one-level bulleted list, I'm going to go up here and click on this and choose, this is a web ding, so go to define new bullet, go to symbol, go here and choose, remember we just go down and then go up to web dings and find the dog if that's the one you want, or you can try a wing ding symbol, something like that. Okay? Alright, after powdered sugar it says to hit enter so after making the bulleted list, press enter and backspace to get rid of the bullet. Enter, backspace, backspace. So you have to hit it a couple of times to get it back to be left aligned. Now you're going to insert a 2-column, 4-row table. So insert, table, 2 columns, 4 rows. Okay. The information in the first column is right aligned. So right here, my home ribbon, I'm going to choose right align. And I will type the information there. Just use tab to move about the table. Okay, even though I right aligned that first prep time, it didn't do the rest of it, so I can just highlight prep time down to serves and just click right align and it will do that for me. Okay. Now it says the column widths have been made significantly smaller. So I'm going to grab this column width here, move this here. Same thing here. The problem with this is my table is not where it needs to be. So I'm just going to kind of grab this and move it And keep moving it around if it affects your bullets. I don't know why it really doesn't on my screen, but it does sometimes on your guys' screens. All right, so I'm going to move it up here so it's kind of in line, the bottom of it's in line with the word sugar. And now I'm going to change the table borders to a light gray. So I'm going to click on this table border or table selector button, go to design, and then go to borders. Go to borders and shading. Change your color to light gray. And it should just apply it. If it doesn't, choose all and click OK. All right, so now you should double click below 3 cups powdered sugar. And sometimes when you double click it, like, put your cursor there. So just hit backspace until you're back in alignment with ingredients. Okay, so now you're going to do the instructions. So you would just type instructions, make sure it's bolded and underlined. Triple click it. Bold it, underline it. Click after instructions, press enter and turn those off. And we're going to make a numbered list. So I'm going to type my first 2 instructions here. Remember, we just do into a large bowl, measure, then just press enter and that gives me number 2, and then go ahead and type number 2's instructions. All right, so after that, I'm going to press enter and then tab. Remember, if tab doesn't work, you have to go up here, hit backspace, and then hit increase indent. Okay, and then you'll type the first one, microwave. Enter, and then that will give you B. Okay, enter, shift tab should pop it out. So you'll do the same thing. You'll type 3, 4, 5, enter, tab, type the you may have to divide, enter, shift tab, shake the bag once the mixture, blah, blah, blah. Okay, as you type it, you're going to want to, after you're done, you're going to want to go back and make sure that, you know, everything's spelled correctly. And then, so after refrigerator, if you just press enter a couple times, it should give you like a blank, you know, be left aligned and be no longer a numbered list. So now we're going to insert that bottom table. So it says insert a 6-column, 3-row table. So we're going to go to insert table, 6 columns. So go over 6, down 3. Okay. This first row is what we call merged. Remember, there's 2 ways to do that. You can use your eraser tool. Remember, it erased with the dust. Or you can just hover your mouse out here, but to the left of the first row, and go up here and go to merge cells. And then I just pressed enter, and that's why it's on 2 different lines. Enter, based on 1 serving. Okay, and then just select this text and center it. Okay, so here, these are just, some are left aligned, some are right aligned, but it might automatically do that for you based on what you're typing. Let's see here, calories, tab, 210, tab. Okay, no. So 210 and 80 are going to be right aligned. 9 grams and 6 milligrams are going to be right aligned. And 170 and 3 milligrams are going to be right aligned. So now if you just, remember, use the tab to move about the table. Tab, don't press enter, remember that gives you another line. Okay, so right here with the calories from fat, we're going to make that column just a little bit wider there and make these number columns just a little bit smaller. So we'll do that after we type these. Okay, so I'm going to hover my mouse here between calories and calories from fat and kind of make that smaller. Same thing here. And then I think I made my overall table smaller too, actually. That's not required, but you do need to make these a little bit bigger and smaller just based on your information there. So like here, I'll move this over and then move this over a little bit. And okay. Then double click below your table, and this is where you're going to insert a picture. I just have a picture of a dog, and then I had him saying something, so that's with the call out. So again, it says you need to double click below the table and insert a picture, your choice, and a call out. Have the picture saying something that you think goes along with the recipe. Okay? So I'm just going to go here to Google, or I can go to Microsoft here. I'll just choose, so I don't know if I can find that same dog. Let's see if I can copy it. Remember, it comes in as text, so you just move it so that it's smaller. And then my callouts right here, insert shapes, and I'm going to go down here to callouts. This little yellow dot is where you can change it to where it looks like it's coming from his mouth. And then, and again, you can change that easily by just going like here or here. And now we need to cite the source for the recipe and my picture there. So that's the footer, insert footer blank. And so I would just type what I have down there at the bottom, recipe taken, and all right, and then I would save this and make sure again that it's only on one page. Remember, sometimes it looks to us like we should only have one page, and when we turn on our formatting marks, we have this additional page. So if you just go down there and delete those, it should pop that back up to one page there. All right, again, make sure everything is how it should be. Things are right aligned. Check your rubric. As this is kind of a completion grade as well. So I will not grade it until it's complete.